Chapter 4. Thanks a lot, Herman. Of course, there wouldn't even be any Ishmael syndrome if it weren't for Herman Melville. He's the real culprit. That's right. The simple fact is that if around 150 years ago, Herman Melville hadn't written his novel about Captain Ahab and his mad quest for the white whale Moby Dick, then Ron Azur, my father, would never have studied it at university in American Literature A with Carol McCann, my mother. And if Herman Melville had never written Moby Dick and my parents hadn't studied it, then 7 years later when they were married and expecting their first child, me, my father never would have dressed up as Captain Ahab just because my mother said she looked like a whale, since there wouldn't have been any Captain Ahab for him to dress up as, or any white whale for him to make a joke about. And therefore, he would never have made Mum laugh so much that yours truly would be squeezed out screaming into the world before I was ready. And this is a crucial point. He would have never uttered the name Ishmael in a million years because he wouldn't have known that Ishmael was the name of the narrator and hero of the novel Moby Dick. Because Herman Melville would never have written it for my father to have read it. I found out that my mother wouldn't have laughed at it, even if for some bizarre reason my father had mentioned the name Ishmael. Because it wouldn't have made any sense to her, any more than seeing how she wouldn't have read the book. Because there wouldn't have been no book to read, since Melville wouldn't have written it. And if it hadn't been my terrible fate to end up as Ishmael Azur, then none of the disasters of my life would have happened, and today I would be a happy, normal teenager, like everyone else my age. It's as simple as that. Now, if you don't believe this is all true, you can check for yourself. Go ahead. Get a copy of Moby Dick. You don't even have to read every word. In fact, you don't even have to read very much at all. Not even a chapter. Not even a page. All you have to do is read 3 words. 3 words! Go on. Turn to chapter 1. It's called Loomings. See, there it is, on the very first page. Read the opening. 3 words of Moby Dick by Herman Melville. They're all the same words They are the same words my parents would have read at uni. The same words that were buried deep within my father's brain, lying there dormant until that awful day, August the 1st, 14 years ago, when they were germinated by the sight of my mother's swollen belly and watered by the tears of my parents' laughter. Go on, read them. Read the first 3 words, Moby Dick. Here, I'll help you. Call me Ishmael. Thanks a lot, Herman.